Hello lads and lassies and welcome back to my channel as I'm Mr. Mayhem. Today we will be re-ranking the Call of Duty franchise now that I have played every single one of the mainline titles. Last time I did this, I don't think I think I played half of them, but now I've played them all. I've played them all on the channel, and I thought it'd be fun to kind of redo my ranking now. But before we get into this, if you do enjoy this, remember to like, drop a comment, subscribe for more. You can support me on Patreon, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, links in the description. So first up, we have Call of Duty 1, the original. I had played a little bit of this before on Xbox Live Arcade with Call of Duty Classic, but playing it again, shit's fucking hard. Like, it's quite... If you want a challenge, it's very much there because you don't have regenerating health, and yeah, it's quite... You have to think a bit more than you normally do. Overall, I think it's pretty good. It's a good start. I don't think I'd play through it again. But I still do think it's good, so I'd probably put it in, C or B tier. I don't know. Let's put it in B tier because it's the first one. We also, it's not here. That's awkward. I was gonna do the United Offensive is in here as well, but it's not. I'll come back at the end and do that. But if we're ranking this together, we'll just rank them together. I'd probably say they're about B tier. United Defensive is fucking difficult. Compared to that, like, that's a cakewalk, but United Defensive is extremely difficult. So I'd probably, put it in B tier for that. Call of Duty 2, it's fine. It's probably like a C tier for me personally. The World War II stuff starting to grate on me now because it's the third one I got to, and it improves it more. It looks better. The gameplay's it's fine. It's called, I don't know, really. It's another World War II game. It's fine. Like, it's not bad. It's not great. Personally, it's just meh. Call of Duty 3, probably put it C tier. C tier. Again, this is like the fourth World War One title that I was playing in a row, and I was getting a bit bored of it. But at that point, the missions were long. The checkpoints were pretty bullshit. It was okay. I mean, I think Call of Duty 2 is better. Like, it's fine. We also have, and then we have Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare. A goat. Gonna put it in. Should I be controversial here? Put it in A tier because I do think it's really good. The campaign's very good. I like the characters. I never really played much of the multiplayer, so I'm going to put an A tier. I did really, really enjoy my playthrough with that. I did the remastered version, but, it's much the same, just better graphics. It gave us Price, Gaz, Soap. Like, it's, classic characters, so it's definitely going to go in A tier. World at War, I'd probably put in A tier as well. It's a really good World War II campaign, probably my favourite World War II campaign. Again, great characters, Reznov. I've completely forgotten what Kiefer Sutherland's character's called. Is it? It's not Miller, is it? I can't remember. Either way, really, really cool campaign. Really good atmosphere. Quite horrific at times, but really, really solid. Probably the best one. The best World War II campaign. Modern Warfare 2. Again, I'm going to put this in A tier. I'm going to put it probably up here. I really, really like that they went further with the Modern Warfare story and actually had Russia invade America. It was very cool to have these couple different points you were playing as. You were playing as Task Force 141, and the Marines. Having the Marines defending America, going to all these, like, iconic places was really, really cool. Even just having, like, them defend a random residential area, like, that was just really cool to see, like, the fight come to America rather than America go to the fight. So and obviously the story is great. This is where we get Ghost, and we lose Ghost, rest in peace. And obviously General Shepard, a great villain, and just really, really, really great game. And I think my first Call of Duty game I played a lot of the multiplayer of. Then we have Black Ops. That's going right up to S tier. I love the Black Ops series. This game was my first, like, Call of Duty I got, like, when it first, well, not when it first came out, but, like, for Christmas. Like, it's right there, and I love it. The zombies is fantastic. The story is really good and really interesting with some fantastic voice cast. We have Gary Oldman. I believe Gary Oldman came back for Black Ops. Who else came? But who else was it again? Michael Keaton was in it. As was Sam Worthington. Like, it's just a really, really, really good story with a very nice variety of locations, and it's just a really great package. The multiplayer was great. You had combat training. It was awesome. I love Black Ops. I think it's fantastic. But it's not my favorite Call of Duty. Modern Warfare 3, probably put it in B tier. It was a really, really nice send-off to the Modern Warfare trilogy. The story was pretty good. Not as good as Modern Warfare 2, but, not bad. Although it did feel very copy and paste, and it felt like very much a lot of the color was drained out of it. I played a little bit of, I played a decent amount of the multiplayer at the time, but now, you had your survival, which was pretty good as well, but I'd probably put it in B tier. It's closer to A than a B, but it's fine. Again, the story is what lifts it up for me, and I do like the survival, and the multiplayer is okay, but the game just looks so grey and just kind of disgusting, just not very nice to look at. But some great voice cast. You had what is it? I'm pretty sure Idris Elba was in it. Timothy Olyphant was in a small role. David, I can't remember. There's quite a few people in this game, which was really cool. But now for probably my favorite Call of Duty. Not Ghosts. Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2 is my favorite Call of Duty. I got to Master Procedure on this legitimately. I played the zombies to death. I played the campaign to death as well. I beat it on veteran. I did I've played Black Ops 2 so much that it's seared into my memory, everything about it. I love this game. The zombies is fantastic. The multiplayer is really, really fun. This was just before the exosuit stuff, started to infect the games, and I just love it. I think it is just great. The campaign was interesting. It took a chance and gave you multiple different endings and choices. It was really good. Raul Menendez as the villain is fantastic, and overall I just absolutely adore it. It's my favorite. It's one of my favorite gaming memories was my time with that game in its prime. Just love it and adore it. And when I get my own place, I will be getting a poster for it because it's just elite. Then we have Ghosts. I'm torn between C or D tier. I'm just trying to think. Is there anything else that would go No, I'd probably put it in D tier because it's not Oh, I don't know though, because Extinction's really good, but the campaign's okay, and the multiplayer's okay, but Extinction's really good. So, it's closer to a C than a D. The only thing that saves it from an F is Extinction. No, that's not true. I don't know. I might change that, but Ghosts was fine. Like I said, Extinction was really awesome and unique. Difficult though if you played on your own, even just difficult in general. But the campaign was fine, but it never went anywhere because it flopped and everyone hated it. I don't think it's the worst Call of Duty. You guys probably know what that is. Although loads of you just think every Call of Duty is bad after the next one comes out. But anyway, I might change it, but for now that goes there. Then we have Advanced Warfare with really nice guy Kevin Spacey as the villain. Say what you want, he's a great actor, and he plays a pretty decent villain. I have a real soft spot for this one. I think it's really good. I think the campaign's quite good. I think the multiplayer is a lot of fun, and I think the zombies is quite unique. It's not great, but I think it's good. So I'm probably gonna put it in B tier because I do have a soft spot for it. With a stellar cast for the zombies. What was it? Rose McGowan, John Malkovich, John Bernthal. Oh, what's his name? Bill Paxton was in it as well. What was the other guy's name? There was someone else that was in it, and I'm probably forgetting. No, I think Bill Paxton was the one, and then Bruce Campbell was in it as well, which was really cool. Overall, I think it's quite a solid COD game, quite an underrated one, I think. Black Ops 3... A tier. Low A tier. This was the one that people think has the best zombies in it. It does have great variety for the zombies. I forgot to say, Black Ops also had the Zombies Chronicles. It was great. But you also had Zombie Chronicles 2 with this. That was a Resurrection map pack. This is just Zombie Chronicles, yeah. Either way, the zombies in this is great. The Gobblegums were a great addition. The multiplayer is quite fun. The campaign's The campaign is the most A24 thing I've ever seen. It is such a trip that I have to respect it for that. I beat it on realistic, which was a great memory. Me and my friend stayed up till like 1, and he was like, right, if we don't get this soon, I'm just going to go off. I was like, dude, we're right at the end of the mission. We need to finish this. Because realistic is an absolute butt fuck. Like, you get hit by anything once, like just the tiniest bit of damage, you die. But that's a very good memory. One of my best memories of the COD series. I think it's really good. I don't adore it like I do Black Ops 2 and 1, but I still think it's really, really good, and it gave us the best custom zombies we've had, and that keeps me coming back to it on PC, so I definitely think it has its place there. Infinite Warfare, I think, is quite underrated. After replaying the campaign this year, I think the last year, sorry, I think it was really good. Maybe not really good. I think it's good. It's way better than people give it credit for. Kit Harington is wasted a bit, although I do love just the spacefaring stuff, like the whole lore they built for it. And I do think it is quite a unique campaign and way better than people give it credit for. I'm going to put it in B tier. Personally. I'm trying to move Modern Warfare 3 out of the way. Because I do really enjoy it. I think the zombies is really unique. It's fucking hard, though. That zombies mode is really difficult. The multiplayer is okay, but overall the zombies in the campaign are what lift it up for me. Like, you say what you want, but the zombies was very, very unique. And me being a horror fan myself, it was very cool to see all these little nods and all these characters and all these actors from the horror industry, take part in it. So I do think it's quite good. So B tier. World War II, I have a soft spot for how just gritty and realistic this tries to be. The zombies itself is quite scary, although quite flawed. I mean, we have David Tennant as one of the characters. Ving Rhames is one of the characters. I've completely forgotten who else is in it. There's one more that I should probably remember, and I can't remember. No, it's gone. Either way, I really have a soft spot for this because I quite like how gritty it is. I enjoy the campaign. I think it's pretty good. I just like how the game plays, and I'm going to put it in B tier. Probably here, yeah. I think it's quite good. Gets a lot more shit than it deserves, I think. Now, Black Ops 4, this is a controversial one. I got the collector's edition for this, and it has lots of zombies experiences, but no campaign. Now, I did play a lot of this, and I did enjoy it for what it was, but there is something missing by not having that campaign. I know there was like the operator mini campaigns where it wasn't really a campaign. It was like Titanfall's one's it's not. But I do think it's better than people give it credit for. The maps are pretty decent, and you got a lot on launch, so I'll probably put it in B tier here. It's a hard one for me because I do really enjoy it, but that lack of campaign just takes. I always forget it exists, which is a bad thing. It's conflicting because great memories. It's my first collection edition that I ever pre-ordered for a Call of Duty game, and my only collection edition for Call of Duty game because they've stopped doing them now. That was something I loved when I was younger, just seeing all the different collection editions, like the Juggernaut fridge for Black Ops 3, the night vision goggles for Modern Warfare 2, the RCXD for Black Ops, like Black Ops 2 with the drone. I always wanted that. But yeah, I have a soft spot for it. And I think it's good, but I can see why people were annoyed at the time. Then we have the rebooted Modern Warfare, which, when I first played it, I thought it was fine. It was only after, like, I was a couple missions into Modern Warfare 2 2022, and I was like, I like where this is going. I started paying attention to the story, and ended up loving it by the end of it. So then I went back again and recorded it on this one on Veteran, and I ended up really liking it as well. Probably put it in A tier, definitely A tier. I love the rebooted Price and Gaz. I love Barry Sloan as Price. I think he's fantastic. I like the more gritty kind of thing they're going for. It's a bit more realistic, but also kind of goofy. It's really good. The graphics are incredible. The multiplayer I didn't play much of. Actually, I'm probably going to put it in high B tier. The multiplayer I didn't play much of, but I still think it's really, really quite good. Then we have Cold War, which was the pandemic. Well, it wasn't the pandemic one. The next one's the pandemic one. Cold War was the zombies was good, but it just lacked any kind of identity. It played well, but it was just kind of fine. The campaign was mid. The multiplayer was mid. I'd probably put Cold War high C tier, maybe. Yeah, high C tier, I think. I enjoyed it at the time, but going back to it, it's It's okay. Then we have, I actually don't know yet. Like, it's easy F tier. Vanguard is, does Vanguard go in F tier though? No, it does. It does. The campaign is not great. There's some good missions, but it's just not very good. The zombies is actually laughably fucking awful. The multiplayer is just reskinned, but it's just bad. It's just a fucking shit game. It is really, really awful, and it's just a stain. It's just a stain of a game. It is not good. If you can get it for cheap and play through the campaign, I guess it's worth it. Like, the achievement, I don't know. No, actually, no, it's not. It's shit. It's bad. Vanguard is by far the worst Call of Duty I've ever played. Modern Warfare 2, that's going in S tier. I loved this. I thought the campaign was fantastic. I think Graves is a great villain. I thought the mission variety was fantastic. I love that Ghost actually gets characterization in this. His relationship with Soap is fucking awesome. They are just, bromance is incredible. I love it. And again, Barry Sloan fucking kills it. I think it is a fantastic campaign. The multiplayer is pretty good. The Spec Ops is fine, but like I just really like the campaign elevates it so much for me that it's S tier for me. Fantastic. And now for one of the biggest fucking disappointments of last year, Modern Warfare 3. This game was so fucking disappointing because I was so excited to see how they continue Modern Warfare 2 2022, and they just fucking butchered it. Now I know it's not their fault. Activision are fucking slave drivers. It is awful. The game was made in like 18 months. But I'm just so sad to see like the state it came out in. Like the what was it? The open combat missions are fucking just atrocious. The fact that they killed off Soap the way they did, like I don't mind the way they did, but the build up and the payoff was just awful. There was a couple of good spots. There's a couple of really good missions, like the new No Russian mission was actually quite good. That's all I'm remembering, but I'm pretty sure there was another good mission. But apart from that, it was just so rushed. They set up things that didn't end up coming back. It fucking pisses me off how undercooked this campaign was. It really is upsetting to think about. However, the zombies is actually pretty good. I enjoy MWZ quite a lot, and that's why it's not going to go in F tier. It is just saved. It's probably closer to a C than a D, but it's just saved from being an F tier by MWZ, because I had a good time with that. But yeah, that's my Call of Duty ranking. I do wonder how different it is from last year's. I haven't checked, but I imagine quite is the answer. I'm not going to rank any of these Warzone because it's not a game. Fuck off. But let me know what your favourite and least favourite ones are. If you can be arsed to, let me know your ranking worst to best. But yeah, this is my list. I guarantee you I'm going to get a ton of disagreement from this, but I don't really give a shit. It's my opinion. But yeah, I'm going to leave this one here. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, if you do enjoy this, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe for more. You can support me on Patreon, follow me on Instagram and Twitter, links in the description. I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.